Well, would you believe it? The update is finally here for ARK Survival Ascended, and I am going to be going through the full patch notes that you guys need to know for today's update. Now, yes, I was very tired. If you saw my reaction to the trailer, it was a very, very long morning. But if you guys want to come and join us for launch day and experience ARK Survival Ascended in Unreal Engine 5.5, come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster. Everyone in the ARK community is going to be there, hopefully. But yeah, no, if you want to join us, have a load of fun. We've got free servers and everyone's ready to go live. We'll be putting the servers live later once, you know, all the mods have updated and all that kind of stuff. And let's go have some fun. Also, a massive shout out to my partners Nitrado for making all of this possible, and they have obviously given me a code to give you guys 10% off your servers. I think there's only another 12 codes left, but if you use loaded10 asterisk, if you want to get an asterisk server, try out the brand new update. Loaded10 asterisk is, as I said, it's like 12 or 13 codes left. Go grab it right now. They're not going to last very long. Anyway, let's kick off. Now, yes, I have seen something about the Xbox update is going to be going live a little bit earlier. It says Steam, PS5 and Xbox. Apparently, there's some sort of thing going on with Microsoft, but they did say if Xbox takes a little bit longer, that they still plan for it to go live this afternoon. So I know Xbox players, they said, you know, it's classic ARK. They said they wanted to release everything at the same time, and you know, it's still going to be coming today, according to Studio Wildcard. But the 10-year anniversary is now live, and obviously we've gone through the details before. Club ARK has received a new tropical makeover for the anniversary celebration. They have, oh look at that, migrated from Unreal Engine 5.2 to Unreal Engine 5.5.4, which is actually the version, to improve ARK's foundation towards better performance, stability, and visual quality. Will it actually be as good as we hope? Individual DLC maps are now able to be installed and uninstalled separately from the base game, which is huge. Added single player backup saves, beta, create, restore, and auto-generate backups across all platforms. Added a new performance-only graphics preset on PC, which disables certain features to boost frame rate at the cost of visual quality. That's actually huge, because I get very frustrated, and I'm looking forward to doing my comparison video. Dino quality of life, what? Inspired by Avian Apex Y. So what is that? Wild and tame creatures will look around curiously. Wild creatures will sometimes play animations. They've done a Dino TLC. Now that is new. Added the returning, so they have used returning egg incubators, so it is exactly the same one as the one from Gen 2. They've added new structure pieces, variants, and skins. So thatch, barn door, cellar door, double doorway, fence foundation, fence support, half beam, half pillar, half railing, half thin beam, half thin pillar, hanger door, hatch frame, ladder. You know, there is a lot, and you know, wooden, stone, and metal have a bunch of new stuff, Adobe and tech, and then obviously the Bob's Tool Tail stuff too. Now, look at these chunky patch notes. There's changes, there's fixes, and there's bug fixes. Now, let's dive into the bug fixes. So, fixed a client crash that could occur during the Extinction Ascension cinematic. Fixed several ground conforming issues with various creatures. Fixed several creatures and saddles having messed up their LODs at low graphics setting. Prevented the aquatic trait from appearing on flyers when allow flyer dino submerging is false. Fixed join last session sometimes not working as intended. That's a big one. Fixed inability to drop all on a creature inventory when the player's inventory is slot capped. Fixed lots of structure light causing shadow flickering. Fixed water flickering after transferring a character to a different server. Fixed Snow Owl's dive bomb impacting mid-air with a companion equipped. Fixed various visual issues with the preview window while painting a structure. Fixed Pyromane not being deuced from touching water after teleporting out of a vacuum chamber. Fixed visual artifacting when using spyglass and scuba helmet. fixed industrial cooking pot gaining water without irrigation, fixed gamepad inability to rotate on the spot with a Tuso, and it now works with AX. Fixed Reaper and Basilisk berry mounts not matching the terrain. Oh wow, that would be interesting to see, because that's been an issue for years. I mean, back on the old game. Fixed Bio Grinder not providing mutton while grinding Ovis. Fixed Extinction sunken forest location where creatures would spawn into the mesh. Fix multiple lakes missing water volumes on Extinction. Fix several holes leading to the mesh on Extinction, still going. There was a lot of them. Fix Mayin's note 28 on Extinction being under the mesh. Fix missing textures on Extinction. Fix water post-process appearing on Extinction. Fixed all of the Titans node VFX appearing missing. Fix cases where the battle rig would sink into the mesh on a server restart. Oh yeah, that's been a problem for literally since launch. Fixed a client crash when entering photo mode after firing a battle rig fight seeker missile turret. Fixed a visual issue with some of the wasteland structure skins. Fix the cooldown on training sometimes getting messed up on Managamas after transferring to a different server. Fix several creatures that were unable to base on platforms. Fix short player characters' legs deforming when walking or running up slopes. Fix LOD issues on various animated series pack skins. Fixed a visual issue with the animated Quet skin. Fixed Blade Wasp Hive visual issue at far distance. Fixed VFX issues with the Baryonyx and the Thylacia Roar. Fixed Tech Force Field sometimes appearing to have multiple layers. Fixed a visual with the level animation on the Phoenix. Fixed Delivery Crates balloon not visually inflating when deployed. Fixed Charge Lantern material breaking when painted. Fixed VFX for heat cooldown in some places on the Tech Railgun. Fixed the visual issue with the Overseer's Boulder in the Megapithecus phase. Fixed several exploits. Fixed several client crashes. And fixed several server crashes. That's a lot of patch notes. And we're not done there, because we have the Astraeus Update 2, which is new additions, added new landmass Lemonokis, a massive new area with big, cold and warm areas, beaches, redwoods, mountain ridges, temples, new caves and other exciting areas await you. They've added the new Maelstrom, which is a giant like hole in the ocean, which you don't want to fall into apparently. Added many new bigger and smaller caves. Added Aberration Fertile Cave, including gas veins, green gems, and Aberration Fertile biomes like car. Oh, right, yeah, so lots of Aberration zones. Added clay piles for harvesting clay. Added the Astral Direwolf, which drops the same loot as yellow ice cave drops. Added the Astral Mammoth, which drops the same loot as red ice cave drops. And added gas veins all over Therakis. So that is Astraeus. Now onto the changes of the base game. So adjusted grass clutter messages on high distance, adjusted grass clutter density on close distance, and adjusted grass clutter colors, adjusted the boss fight tribute description, adjusted cheddar tree colors, adjusted the lighting in every cave because of the engine upgrade, remade the temperature curve on the whole map. Astral Dinosuit, oh right, so Dinosuit just now drops the same loot as is this, oh right, yeah, as red swamp cave drops. And then Megalodon, Astral Megalodon is yellow underwater cave drops, Mosasaurus is red, and so is Tuso, and lightning creatures are now immune to spike wall damage to prevent AFK farming. And to finish off the major patch, which we're about to dive into, fixed mesh holes, fixed post-process volume issues, fixed physic volume issues, fixed a ton of technical issues with materials, and fixed missing foliage at some places at Therakis. So, that is the full update. I hope you guys took that on board of what's happening, and very interesting with the Dino Quality of Life update. That's interesting. Well, I'll have to dive into the curiosity of where that came from, but we are going to dive into it. As I said, come and join us in the LoadedCrysis cluster for launch day. Link to our Discord is down below to our free servers. And of course, go use Loaded10 Astraeus for your 10% off your servers. And let's dive in with launch day.